Hey, what's up guys, YT Guy here, and I'm back with another video. In this video I'm going to show you how to build a $2,000 gaming PC. Not keep in mind, this is a pretty high-end PC, this is a future-proof PC, so it means you can run ultra settings on any game for the next 3 or 4 years. Let's jump right into it. For the CPU side, we're going to be using an Intel Core i7 4770K. Now it has a base clock speed of 7.5 GHz, but it has a K symbol in the end, means it is very overclockable. It can overclock maybe up to 4.4 GHz. Yeah, that's right, 4.4 GHz. The new generations of Intel CPU is not mainly about power, it's about power consumption. It's about the efficiency. Now this motherboard has dual intelligent processors with 4-way optimizations. Means you can get the optimized gaming performance and everything out of this motherboard. Now it has the latest 802.11ac Wi-Fi, which gives you fast access to internet. Now in this motherboard you can install RAM up to 32 gigabytes. Now that much of a CPU performance, all about $340, all for about $290. For the SSD side, we're going to be using a Samsung 840 series 120GB solid state drive. Not only it is reliable, but it's also very energy efficient, all for about $100. For the graphic card side, we're going to be using a EVGA GTX GeForce 780. It has 3GB of GDDR5 memory. It is very powerful card. This is the latest card from Nvidia right now. It has one HDMI port, one display port, one DVI-I port, one DVI-D port. All this horsepower for about $750. Memory side, we're going to be using a Crosshair Engine 32GB DDR3 RAM. Not it is very power efficient. It is very powerful too. It is clocked at 1600 MHz. All this RAM for about $270. For the hard drive side, we're going to be using a Western Digital KVR Black 7200 RPM drive, which is a 2TB drive, or you can either upgrade to 4TB or 3TB, or even downgrade to 1TB or 500GB. And all of the links will be down in the description. 7200 RPM hard drive is a fast drive. It's probably the fastest hard drive in the whole world. But it is nowhere near an SSD, that's why we have an SSD in our build too. Now if you're going for the 2TB drive, it will cost you $160. For the CPU cooling side, we're going to be using a Cooler Master CDON CPU water cooler. Not only this has a copper heatsink, but the radiators are also 240mm, and there are 2 fans. So it can give you lots of cooling for the CPU, so the CPU won't get above 60 or 70 degrees. Now for this great cooling, you're gonna pay $90. For the overall cooling, we're going to be using a Cooler Master 120mm fan. Not only this is a great fan, but this is very affordable too, all for about $12. For the power supply, we're going to be using a Cooler Master Silent Pro M. Not only this is a good power supply, this is also at 1000 watts. Means you can throw another GTX 780 in there, and this will handle it perfectly. And it is a 80+ bronze verified power supply, and it is also a modular power supply. Now this will run you about $150. Now for the Blu-Ray Drive, which is actually completely optional, we're going to be using an LG Blu-Ray Drive. Now this will run you about $40. Now for the case, we're going to be using a Fractal Design Define R4, which is one of my personal favorites, and I really like the simplicity of this case. Now this case has a lot of space for everything to fit in, and this will run you about $110. So that's it guys. These are the parts for a $2,000 gaming PC build. Hope you enjoy it. Please click the subscribe button and also like this video. Peace.